Good morning, guys. We are at Udara in Bali, Indonesia. Feel very blessed to be here and to be filming and traveling the world and sharing my practice with everyone. So thank you for joining me on the yoga mat today. We're going to jump right into a Baron Baptiste sequence. So I have a couple of these up online with my YouTube channel. I'm giving little pieces of the sequence because the sequence is actually about an hour and a half long. So we'll do about 30 minutes of it today. So I'll just pick and choose parts of the journey into power. And if you're curious about the sequencing at all, you can check out my other videos as well. And I know that there is a plethora of videos online if you are interested in this power journey. So we're going to just start this morning standing at the top of our mat. So join me at the top of your mat, grounding in through the feet. All right, so standing at the front of your mat, pick the toes up and set them down. Pick the heels up, set them down, roll the shoulders down the back, and just arriving. So allow yourself to feel grounded here. Allow the muscles in the face to relax. Maybe take some circles with the jaw. And then inhale, reach the arms up, look up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach. And take a hold of the left wrist. Step the big toes together, hips to the left, hands to the right. You can look towards the left. Find some length through the left side body. And come back through center. Take a hold of the right wrist. Hips to the right, hands to the left. Come back through the center. Bow all the way down to the earth, hands down, forehead down. Take a hold of opposite elbows here and just ragdoll for a moment. So rocking from side to side. Slight bend in the knees. And then place the hands down to the earth and just step back to a downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog, we arrive grounded, setting the heels towards the earth, palms pressing in. And on an inhale, round forward to a plank. On an exhale, use the core to draw the hips back and up, downward facing dog. Again, inhale, roll forward like a wave to plank. And exhale, round back, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Again, inhale forward to plank. And this time either lower knees and chest to the floor or chaturanga. Inhale forward for cobra or upward facing dog. And exhale, tuck the toes under, hips to heels, downward facing dog. Pause here. Send the right leg into the air behind you. Press the right heel towards the ceiling, left heel down. Bend the right knee, stack the right hip open over the left. On an inhale, lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Set the right foot down, left heel down, warrior one. Reaching up for warrior one, arms lengthen up, sink into the right knee. So we're staying a little bit longer today, working on strength. So within the Baron sequence, sometimes we can move a little bit faster. One breath, one movement, and transition. But we're sinking in a little bit, finding strength and patience and activating here into that right quad. On an inhale, open up warrior two. Deep bend in that right knee. Right arm reaching out. Bend the right elbow, place it on the right thigh, left arm stretching up and open. Inhale, warrior two. And exhale, reach the arms up, straighten the right leg. Pigeon toe the right foot into the left side, hands to the hips, and slowly fold all the way down to the ground. Hands come down to the earth. And maybe the feet can go a little bit wider so that we can set the forearms down. If you have an inversion practice, an arm balance practice, you can take that wide headstand, clasp the thumbs together, set the crown of the head between the palms, press through the forearms, and maybe lift the legs up into that wide headstand. Maybe the legs come straight up. And then make them come wide once again and set them down. Everyone coming up halfway, inhale. And exhale, fold. Inhale up halfway. Walk the right hand towards the left ankle. Left arm stretching up, twisting. Try to keep the hips square here. Press into the left ankle to lift the upper body. Come down through center. Left hand to the outside of the right ankle. Right arm stretching up. Bring the right hand down to the earth. Inhale, come up halfway. Hands to the hips and roll all the way up to standing. Deep bend in the right knee towards the front of the mat. Reach out, warrior two. And exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to a plank position. Lower down halfway. Inhale forward, upward facing dog. Thighs are lifted on the tops of the feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch the left leg up. Bend the left knee, stack the left hip open over the right. Inhale, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Exhale. Set the left foot down, right heel spins down. Reach up, warrior one. Deep bend in the left knee, keep the hips square here. Again, strengthening into that left quad, sink in. Inhale, open up, warrior two. Deep bend in the left knee. Bend the left elbow, place it on the left thigh, right arm stretching up and open. Find that side angle. Parsvottanasana, sink into the left knee, really lengthen through the right side body. Inhale, warrior two. Straighten the left leg, reach the arms up, pigeon toe the left toes in, hands to the hips, fold all the way down, hands to the earth. So you can always stay here, just work on this wide fold, let the arms relax, let the head drop in. If you want to go into that arm balance, you can get a little bit wider, palms together, set the crown into the palms, really press through the forearms here. Come up onto the tiptoes and maybe lift the legs up into that wide stance. And then maybe the legs come all the way up. I really dislike loud motorcycles. Not sure if you guys can hear it, but somebody is really trying to make a show out there. One more breath. Let the legs go wide and come back down if you're up. Everyone coming up onto the hands. Hands to the hips. Inhale, come all the way back up. Bend into the left knee, warrior two. On the exhale, hands to the earth, step back to a plank, lower halfway. Inhale forward, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, bend into the knees. Exhale, float, hop, or walk forward. Inhale, come up halfway, hands to shins. Exhale, fold down. Deep bend in the knees. Inhale, reach up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink a little bit deeper here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to heart. Twist to the right, left elbow outside the right knee. Really twisting from the belly. Keep the knees in line here. Look to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart, twist over to the left, right elbow outside the left knee, looking over the left shoulder. Keep the knees in line. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bow down. Bring the feet hip-width distance apart, press the palms in. Come on onto the tiptoes, knees behind the triceps, Bakasana, crow pose. Lean the weight forward into the triceps. Keep the elbows in, and maybe lift the left foot, and then maybe the right. Pull the feet into the glutes if you have it. Looking slightly forward. Stay here, shelling the belly out here, pulling belly into spine, 2 more breaths. You can walk back or you can float back to your low plank. Inhale forward to your back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up behind you. Exhale, step it through the hands, reach up, high crescent lunge. So working a bit with our balance here. On an inhale, float the left knee into the chest and bring the right hand to the outside of the left knee, left arm stretching back. Open the chest up. If you have it, you can take the right hand to the outside of the left foot and stretch it forward, opening up fully here. So wherever you're at, inhale, stretch both arms up overhead and lengthen the left leg out in front of you. And send the left leg back behind you, arms alongside the body, aeroplane pose. So playing with our balance a bit here, set the left foot down, reach up with the arms, inhale. Exhale, twist to the right, right arm back behind you, left arm forward. Sink into the right knee. Bring the right hand to the back of the left thigh, left arm stretching up, find length through the left side body. On an inhale, reach up both arms. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to plank. Keep the right leg lifted, or you can set it down. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, forward, set the foot down, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing. Two breaths here. You can sigh it out. Step the left foot forward. Reach up, high lunge. Sink into the left knee. Shifting weight into that left knee. Pull the right knee into the chest. Left hand to the outside of the right knee. Right arm reaching back, twisting open. Again, the left hand can go to the outside of the right foot. Stretching the right leg forward if your body is there today. Try not to force it. Reach the right arm forward. Both arms reach up. Right leg extended. Inhale. And exhale. Send the right leg back behind you. Arms alongside the body. Floating aeroplane Takasana. Playing with that balance. Set the right foot down. Reach up. High crescent. Open up, twisting here, left arm reaching back, right arm forward. Set the left hand down to the back of the right thigh, right arm reaching up. Inhale, reach up through center. Exhale, hands to the earth. Step back to plank. Keep the left leg lifted or lower it. Come down halfway. Inhale, set the left foot down. Upward facing dog. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up behind you. Exhale, bring the right knee to the outside of the right elbow and set the right foot down to the outside of the right hand. Keep the left knee lifted here for a moment. Open the chest. Let the left hip drop but not touching the earth. Pause here. Staying here or dropping the left knee down, or to make this more challenging, bring the right shoulder underneath the right knee, arms winging out. So a flying lizard here. Left leg is nice and long. Right knee is nice and bent. Keep the chest open, looking forward and down. If you have a bind, hands can come to the lower back, trying to take a bind, presenting the chest forward. Open the arms if you have a bind. Everyone coming down to the forearms, to the inside of the right foot, left knee down. If you need to stay on the palms, you can. If you can come down to the forearms, do so. And try to roll to the outer blade of the right foot so the right knee opens up a bit to the right. And just let the head drop in. You can find a little bit of movement from side to side here as well. Coming up onto the palms, walk the right foot behind the left wrist, pigeon pose. So set the right shin down, get the left leg nice and long. I feel like I've said that before in a pose. I've said shit instead of shin. Open the chest, dorsiflex the right toes towards the shin, and when you're ready, begin to fold down. For those of you that are extra mobile, you might be able to take a twist here where you bring the left arm underneath the right, and you look towards the right and place the right palm on top of the left, twisting here, getting deeper into the right glute. This is not compulsory. If you want to just keep the arms straight out in front of you or stay onto the forearms, do what feels best. Two more breaths. Staying here, reclined, or coming up onto the palms. We're working into that king pigeon. You can bend the left knee back behind you. Reach back with the left hand, pull in to the left elbow crease. Maybe the right arm reaches up and you take a bind with the hands. If you get here and it's not feeling good in your body, just stay reclined. There is no shame in just relaxing into pigeon pose. Take 3 more breaths wherever you are. Let go of the bind if you have it. Everyone coming up onto the palms. Tuck the left toes under and send the right leg back into the air, 3-legged dog. Bend the right knee, step the the right hip open over the left and set the right foot down behind you. Reach the right arm forward. So flipping over here, belly presents up to the sky. Flipping back over, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Pull the left knee in towards the left tricep, and then set the left foot down by the left hand. Keep the right knee lifted first, but let the hips drop in, open the chest forward. So we get length into the right groin, into the hip flexors. So you can stay right here or begin to lengthen that right leg out. Deeper bend in that left knee. Bring the left shoulder under the left knee, arms winging out. So really find your grounding through the left foot and the right toes. Maybe taking a bind, hands wrapping underneath that left thigh, right hand to the lower back, maybe taking the fingers together. If you're bound, unbind. Everyone lowering the knee down to the earth, staying on the palms or coming to the forearms. And you can bend to the outside of the left foot, opening that left knee up a bit more. Relaxing here, taking some breaths. And slowly coming back to center, press up onto the palms. Walk the left foot behind the right wrist, set the left shin down, right leg nice and long. When you're ready, slowly begin to fold. Arms can go straight out in front of you, or the right arm can reach underneath the left palm on top of the right, twisting here. So choose what feels best for you. If it doesn't feel good, you can always just straighten the arms back out. Slowly press back up, or you can stay reclined. Do what feels best for you. You can bend the right knee, bring the right hand back, pull the right foot into the right elbow crease. Maybe the left arm reaches up. Take the hands together into that mermaid pose. Slowly let go of the right leg. Sweep the hips to the left and just bring the legs around to the front of the mat. So coming into a forward fold. On an inhale, reach the arms up. And on an exhale, bow down, folding in, forward fold. Inhale, come up halfway, reach the arms forward, slowly rounding the upper back, very, very slowly coming all the way down onto the back. So really engage through the core as you come down, plug the lower back down, coming all the way down, knees into the chest. Rock from side to side. And a little bit of core here before we come into relaxation. So bring hands to the back of the head, clasp them here to create some support. Straighten the right leg out and twist over towards the left knee. Now move through center, pull the right knee in, extend the left, twist to the right. Keep moving from side to side in these bicycle crunches. Really lengthening the straight leg out and lifting the chest up so that you're coming towards the knee more than pulling the knee towards you. We go for 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, nice and slow, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees into the chest. Rock from side to side again. Always good to do after we work on core is our back bends. So set the feet down. Inhale, press through the feet, lift the hips up, bring the shoulders beneath you, clasp hands. Really press the hips up as high as you can. Keep the neck nice and long. Try to bring the chin away from the chest. Engage through the quadriceps and hamstrings and let go of engagement in the glutes. So notice if your glutes are clenching in. You can poke them with the thumbs. Try to disengage. Slowly lower down. Unroll the shoulders. Let the knees go wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Hands can rest on the thighs, pulling them down towards the earth a bit more. And then pull the knees into the chest. And take the knees wide. Take a hold of the bottom of the feet, happy baby. So you don't take a hold of the tops of the shins. If taking a hold of the feet is difficult. And just rock from side to side. It might feel good to lengthen one leg long and pull one leg out nice and long. So any natural movement that feels good for you. Two more breaths. Come back to neutral, knees into the chest. Lengthen the legs straight up towards the ceiling. Just a passive inversion today. So try not to take shoulder stand. It's a little bit more active. Allow yourself to just relax into legs up the wall. And we just allow that blood to move back into the core, allowing it to nourish the vital organs, bring the circulation back in through the body. Get a new fresh surplus of blood moving up and down. Let the shoulders relax. Let the jawline be soft. 5 more rounds of breath. Set the right leg down and then the left. Find your Savasana, arms go wide. Let the body ground in here. Stretch the arms overhead. Begin to rub the palms together. Right hand to the left shoulder. Left hand to the right shoulder. Just allow this embrace here. Feel the breath moving in and out of the deep rounds of breath in and out of the nostrils. Find that expansive, grounding sensation. When you're ready, stretch the arms up overhead. Inhale. Exhale, knees into the chest and just rock up to a seat. Cross-legged seat here. Sitting up nice and tall. And always having gratitude for showing up on your yoga mat. First time or 1,000th time. Giving yourself moment and space for inquiry, for curiosity. Dispel any of the negative thought patterns that might come up in the mind, any of the expectations or self-doubt. Bring hands together at heart center, bowing down towards self. The highest and brightest in me honors the highest and brightest in each of you. Namaste. Thank you guys again for joining me for this Baron Baptiste class. Hope that you're feeling a little bit more reinvigorated, but also grounded. Looking for any more yoga classes online, you can find me at youtube.com/Echo Giesel Widmer. And my trainings and retreats are at echoflowyoga.com. For any adventures that you might want to follow me on, I am on Instagram at echo_around-the-world. So I hope to seeing your face somewhere in the world one day, but until then, I hope you keep joining me on the yoga mat. Thank you guys.